So, this is Underground Nomads. We play as this little drill here, which is operated by dwarves that are outrunning this monster. Let's jump on in, see what we've got in store. There's the drill, there's the monster. Very, very spooky and scary. Okay, you jump on at the last second before we become lunch for the depth beast. Okay, our train is a mechanical marvel. It's not finished yet. That is cool. Okay, so what have we got going on here? Well, we've got our drill. We have got some objectives to move to a new biome. We need to accumulate a little bit of fuel. And we also need to connect a relic. For now, we start with 3 dwarves that we are going to be able to assign to a variety of different buildings. We have got a couple of different rooms as well. For example, we got the engine room down here. We have got an architect's desk. I think this is I'm not sure what type of room this is. I'm not even going to guess. Either way, we've got the architect's desk, and what we can do here is we can assign a dwarf to go and work over there, and that will unlock the ability to build more rooms. Okay, it's a base room. There you go. We want to build a utility room. This is going to allow us to build a rock crusher, which is hopefully going to allow us to transform some of the resources that we're getting from the drill into, you know, useful resources that we're going to be able to use to build and expand our operation here, which is kind of nice. Okay, utility compartment has been built. Let's click on the utility compartment and have a little look at what we can build here. Literally just rock crushers for now. That's fine. We will go and get that built, and we will get Kazric Thunder something or other. We'll get you assigned there, and then we will assign a recipe here. And what we can do is we can turn fuel stone, which is a basic resource that is mined by the drill. Can't be produced, that's fine, but we can turn unrefined fuel stone into refined fuel stone, I guess. In the same way that we can turn stone into copper ore, we can turn minerals into gravel. These are all resources that are just mined by the drill, and I think we just have coming in like very large quantities, apparently. Such large quantities that we don't even need to worry about it. Either way, that's fine. We start with a little bit of gravel. We start with a little bit of copper ore as well, but we are starting to get the fuel stone up and running now, which is grand. Okay, next on the agenda is a production compartment. Let's build that. I guess let's build that next to the crusher. That's fine. Let's not sweat the small stuff. Do I need to build anything else? Research? Ooh, I would quite like to build a research facility, but that requires some buildings, or some resources, should I say, that are somewhat out of my reach at the present moment. Okay, what can we make here? Quite a lot of stuff by the looks of things. We can build a distiller, we can build a machine press, we can build a grinding. Okay, not sure about that. Maybe a grinder? Grinding disc, workshop, fabricator, etc. Either way, let's start with a distiller. Let's get somebody assigned. These are my unassigned dwarves. It's not immediately clear, but there is a little sleepy head over there. That's fine. And then from fuel stone, we can turn fuel stone into liquid fuel, which is exactly what we need to do for our objective. Very nice. Okay, a cantina next. Let's go and build that upstairs. We will build that next to, I think what this is, like living quarters. We can only build lockers here, so I don't know where these chumps are going to sleep. But for now, we're chill with that. Let's get it built. Let's also go into 3 times speed. There's no real reason not to. Build a bar. Okay, well, it would be my great pleasure to build a bar. That is absolutely fine. Okay, change the rock crusher recipe to copper. Oh yeah, look at this. The bar is going to replenish the stamina of any such dwarf which comes and resides there, which is absolutely grand. Let's get this. Cool. We need to build a smeltery. Let's queue that up. Great, the smeltery is working. We started production, but we can't do everything ourselves. It's just called a merchant signal. Let's see what he has to offer. The trade button is now active. Cool. All right, we are happy with that. So, smeltery, we can't actually operate yet unless we want to assign a dwarf that already has a job. So what we can do is we can click on this button down here, which will allow us to get in contact with a trader. How does the trading work when we're traveling through, you know, an underground, you know, planetary core, etc.? Just stop asking questions. Stop asking questions. We don't need to worry about any of this. We don't have anything to sell. We don't have anything to buy. So, yeah, we're not going to do that. Instead, we're going to hire a dwarf, which is the same trader, I believe. We've got 500 coins here, and I'm just going to buy Well, I'm going to buy as many as I can, but there might be a little, yeah, a little cooldown on that. Also, look at this. There's like a little docking pod. So there's like little mini drills that come from outside the world and come and dock with my big drill. It's like drillception. It's kind of cool. All right, let's get you into there. Great. And what do I want to produce? I want to produce medallions. Medallions are going to take copper ore, and they're going to give medallions. And medallions, essentially, are a trade commodity, which means that we're going to be able to sell them to the trader or the merchant, whatever his name is, when he arrives back in about a minute or so. You do not have any fuel stone, but that is because we have stopped making... We have stopped making fuel stone, and instead we're making copper, so, I mean, I think we'll just chill with you for now. Okay, there's a new event that we have up here. According to the contract, I can use your train's resources for my own needs. Well, not really mine, my nephew's really. Need 15 medallions, otherwise I have to take what's available. No thanks. Fine, I will accept. Reputation with the merchant will decrease by 0.01 units if we don't satisfy the mission. And we get 800 gold if we complete that, and we build... And we build 15... we build 15? We craft 15 medallions, which is not too difficult. I mean, it's literally just copper, so let's not sweat the small stuff at all. I think we are completely fine with that. Open the trade menu and sell 4 medallions. I mean, I can do that. I've got no issues doing that, but I will need... more medallions in order to satisfy the request for this event, and I've got a limited amount of time to do so. I think we want to wait. I think I'll wait until I have... yeah, I will absolutely hire a second dwarf. Let's get another rock crusher, and we will start crushing fuel again. Yep, we'll wait until you are ready to go. We don't have a person to work there. That's fine. Great. Now you're in. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, we're going to wait until we've got the correct number of... medallions. We will send them... to here, because 800 gold, I think, is too big a risk to turn down. I really don't think it's going to take us that long at all to get the correct number of medallions. I mean, literally, like, what, 1, 2, 3, something like that. Either way, let's get that done. The fuel we are working towards nicely. The bar is occasionally serving to lubricate the stamina of some of my industrious dwarves here, which is grand. How many medallions am I on now? 15 medallions. That's cool. Well, keep up this pace, because I need more. Let's get that completed. Boom. That will take me down to the smaller number of medallions, which is a little bit of a shame, but that's not necessarily the end of the world. Okay, what have we got here? Event completed. Great. New event. According to the contract, I can use your train's resources for my own needs. Well, not really mine. My nephew's. It's the same event. I'm declining that. Sorry. I mean, I've got 800 gold out of that, so I'm happy. I'm happy with that deal, but I think now it's time to sell medallions to the merchant and make hay whilst the sun shines. We need literally one more, so let's get tiny little bit more copper, please. How many? It's 2 bits of copper. 2 bits of copper to 1 medallion. Yeah, so not a huge amount, but that's fine. Also, can I get another dwarf? Yeah, I would like to. I don't believe that there's any, like, food that we need to worry about with the dwarves. There we go. Let's just get this sold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make a deal. El Grando. Trade has been successful. That is perfect. Okay. Hire a new dwarf. Build a machine press. Build a machine press in an available compartment. I don't think we can build it there. I guess it's a production department, is it? I think. A machine press. Yeah, I think it's a production department. So let's save up a little bit of copper. I think we need, what, like 5 copper or something in order to make it work. Yeah, you can go to the bar or something. Apparently your stamina does not decrease if you're not working. That's a nice little thing to note, but it would probably be better if you did go up and, you know, check out the bar. Okay, we got enough resources. Let's get this built over here. Our architect, honestly, not doing an awful lot. Maybe thinking that we could reassign the architect, but that's fine. Okay, trade successful, that's fine. Ooh, look, it just extends. That's kind of nice. So machine press needs 4 copper and 3... Is that iron ore? I mean, I could start... Yeah, there we go. That's it. Iron bars. Iron bars, though. I mean, iron ore, I think we just get from the drill, which is kinda nice, if I'm not mistaken. No, we need to refine stone into iron ore. So I suspect that we will... Okay, we've got a little bit of iron ore. We can show it up at the top here, which I think I will do. That's good. That's good. I'm delighted with that, but we're not going to have an unlimited amount of iron ore as well. And it also consumes fuel stone in order to make iron bars. But that's fine. At least we've got the roadmap on how to make this happen. How do we increase our maximum number of dwarves, I wonder? Is it with the locker? It could very well be with the locker. Increases the maximum number of dwarves by 2, providing additional living space for accommodating workers on the train. That's exactly what I thought. That is exactly what I thought, so that is good. Okay, let's see if we can try and build the machine press here. We need 3 bits of iron ore, or 3 bits of iron ingot, which means we'll need a little bit more. There we go. A little bit more before we can get the job done. That is fine. Produce 5 iron ingots at the smeltery. Well, we're already working towards that. And produce 5 boards. You are doing nothing. You are doing absolutely nothing. Okay, well, that's great. Let's have a little look. What the heck is this? Substrate into boards at a rock crusher. Can we move over from copper? The problem is, I kind of need... let's do substrate. Yeah, so organic into substrate at the rock crusher. And then substrate into boards at the press here. What do I need? 5 boards? I mean, that should be easy enough for us to get done. I need lots and lots of dwarves, to be honest. I need quite a lot of dwarves to do all of the different things that I currently want to get done on this vessel. Also, what the heck is this? Ooh. Okay, so these are relic phase modulators, relic vector injectors, relic runic gyroscopes. Okay. That is presumably the objective to connect the relics. That's fine. Okay, a locker to increase the limit of dwarves. Funnily enough, video game, I was just talking about that. And in fact, I would very much like to get that done. Do we have enough iron ore? We do not. We do not. Also, I'm thinking that this cantina should have probably been here. I mean, ideally it needs to go as close to the stairway as we possibly can. I don't know if we can actually get ourselves a stairway. I don't think so. Either way, let's stop making fuel stone, because I'm gonna need to make some iron ore. Yeah, let's get iron ore. I really like the concept that the drill is always just drilling stuff, and we can just choose whatever it is that we want to use. I think that's really cool. So we should be making boards from the substrate, and we should be making literally just iron ore right now. I'm maybe going to stop you there. Yeah, I mean, you don't have the components either. I'm going to stop you there as well, because I don't want to turn any of this fuel stone into... anything quite yet. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to... No, actually, no, I can keep doing that. Yeah, I can keep doing this. There we go. Yeah. I can keep doing that. That's not a problem at all, because all we need is 8 iron ore in order to get this done, which I should be able to get done right now, and that's going to get built, and that is perfect. Okay, build a grinding station. Okay. Well, that's fine. Can I buy some help? Blacksmith, Lightfoot, architect. Blacksmith, I guess, is probably the best job for us right now. Grinder, yep, let's do it. Produces lenses and... what was that? Lenses and gemstones? Yeah, lenses and gemstones. Produce 2 lenses. That's going to require glass. Sand, where the heck are we going to get sand from? Sand we get from crushing minerals. So let's do... Yeah, see, we just don't have the... ability to get... We don't have the ability to get more. Let's stop that recipe right there. I mean... I don't know what we want to do with a machine press, to be honest. Oh, I need to get you assigned here, don't I? Yeah, let's get you assigned over there. I wonder if we are perhaps better to get another rock grinding room. I mean, a utility room would be 5 iron ore, and we're not actually mining iron ore right now. We could be. We could be, but I don't think we really want to. What's stopping us from building... What's stopping us from building this? It's the fact that we need fuel. Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that. I think we are going to get fuel. I think we are going to get another rock crushing room. I really do need that. I will get another dwarf, please. Basically on cooldown, I think we just want to be buying from the dwarf. Maybe there's something that we can get merchant-wise, but, I mean, I'm not that bothered. An event here? 15 medallions? I mean, decline, there seems to be absolutely no reason to do that. So, that's fine. Great. Great. We got loads of fuel now. I mean, absolutely oodles of fuel. And we should have glass coming through here. And with any luck, whilst we are... Hold on, let's see if I can try and get a little bit more sand. Whilst we are... Yep, there we go. Whilst you're on your break, the sand is not being consumed there. It should be consumed here instead, and that will allow us to get ourselves... I think that was 2 relics, right? Yeah, there we go. We got 3 relics. Holy cow. Okay, install the relic. Go to the engine room and install the relic in the slot. That is here. A relic phase modulator. I hear it again. I hope it doesn't catch us. Faster, move faster. But don't forget about the fuel for the jump to the next biome. Yeah. Okay. Well, we will do that. Let's get that in there. I think we should be able to get our fuel reasonably quickly. I don't think you're catching up. I think the monster just... It's still there. It's still there. Now, I also think that I can increase the length of this... I think I can increase the length of this drill, which is definitely something that I want to do. Let's get you swapped on over to... Yeah, there we go. Iron ore. Because I would really like to make more utility rooms down here for rock crushing. Because that is, I think, what we really are after. Also, puts the flippin' architect to good use. That's what's important. Right, are we maxed out? We're maxed out in the number of employees that we can have. Nope, I am not gonna take the bait there. Not gonna take the bait at all. Right, let's get you built, and then let's see if we can try and get some more rock crushers. I've got 1 dwarf that is not doing anything at the moment. Move to a new biome. Yes, absolutely. I would love to do that. Okay. So, we are currently on the dirt layer. I guess we're going to the ice layer? We've made it. We've reached the ancient glaciers and are now 1 step closer to our goal. Yeah, our goal is apparently to try and get to the center of the planet. I have no idea why. Surely we would go onto the surface where presumably the monster can't actually reach us. No. I didn't... Oh. That's a bug. So yeah, it turns out doesn't build if doesn't complete the room if you're halfway through building it. That's a bit of a kicker. Now, an anvil we can build in a production compartment. That's fine. We can manage that. I still want to get another utility for this. I also want to get another living quarters so that we can try and get some more dwarves to work here. Rock crushers, thankfully, are very, very cheap to build. So, let's get you in here, and what are we mining? We're mining iron, fuel stone. I don't know what it's going to take. I mean, mine fuel stone for now, I suppose. Sure. Okay, our next compartment that we need is a production department. Let's get that built over here. Pretty sure it's what we need for the anvil. This is probably not a great idea. Resources don't need to get moved around, which is a little bit of a strange one, but hey-ho. Let's also get another living quarters up here. So what do we need for an anvil? Oh, okay. We need some produced brass plate and steel rod. So we've already got this, the stone plate, which we can make at the machine press if we need to get more of them. Okay. Crafted from copper bars and mushrooms in the workshop. Well, I guess we need a workshop before we can get anything else in there then. Sure. Should we assign someone? I wish I could. What do we need for... What do we need for another locker? We need 8 iron ore and 5 boards. Let's get boards up here. So you could go and do substrate. Sure, you could go and do substrate so that we can get ourselves... So we can get ourselves some more boards. And then... So what is that? Fuel, iron ore. So it's literally just copper that we don't have. And I think... Yeah, we don't need copper. Okay, there's clearly one singular event in this game. I mean, that's fine, given that this is a very early build of the game. But, yeah, there's going to need to be some more events for full release. Either way, let's get one more bit of iron ore. Perfect. And then let's turn this into a locker here. Then let's immediately go and hire a dwarf. Architect, no. Lightfoot, sure. Also, can we buy stuff? There's not really that much that's useful, to be honest. I mean, I can sell my one medallion. Great. A mechanical chair, a stool. Iron bars, boards. I mean, I guess maybe I buy the boards. Maybe I just buy everything, to be honest. I mean, I got plenty of cash. Yeah. Sure. I'll take it. I'll take it all off your hands. Thank you very much. That's great. That's very good. Rock crusher. I need the dwarf to arrive, which should be right now. Great. Okay, we are up to 20 boards. That is kind of ridiculous. Let's get you assigned over here, and let's see what we can try and make. So, the anvil require... What did the anvil require again? Anvil requires a piston and like a... And this thing. A part. Well, I can make the part. So let's do that. How many parts was it? Was it just one? It was just one. So it was one of each. We'll literally just get one singular part, I think. So what's this? Trade successful? Nice. I will hire another dwarf as soon as I possibly can. No traits. Enduring. I don't know what any of these traits actually do. To be brutally honest. I suspect that enduring probably means that I can, you know, have the dwarf do a little bit more working before getting tired. Oil. Oil. If I had to bet, that would probably be made at a distillery. Yeah. Okay, let's make gas piston. Distiller. Let's have a little look. Pressed from seeds in the machine press. Okay, I mean, that's another option. And then seeds we get from a mycelium farm. Where the heck are we gonna get? Where do we build a farm? Is it? It's in the cantina. Okay. Interesting. Build cost is nothing. Love to see it. Can I assign someone? Yes, I can. And we will choose to make... We have insufficient resources. We need mycelium. Hold on. Organic. Okay, so we can crush organic into mycelium. That's okay. We can do that. Let's assign the architect down here. And let's get you to... There we go. Mycelium. Perfect. I think that's good. Let me guess. Medallions. No, I'm not interested. Go away. Go away. So, that will get us some mycelium. And with that mycelium, we should be able to make some seeds. And with those seeds, we should be able to make whatever it is that we need. I'm also going to get another locker here. Beautiful. Am I going to be able to afford... I'm not going to be able to afford... anyone. That's annoying. That's fine, though. Can I sell anything? Negatory. Maybe we do need to make some medallions. I don't actually mine copper, though. That's the bit of a problem. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's assign you to mine copper instead. Okay. You do copper. You do medallions, which are, as far as I can see, the only thing that I can produce like at a basic level that will give me money from the trader. But that's fine. We're okay with that. Okay, I've got seeds. I've not made oil yet. We will track that. Good. Is it happening? We are getting oil. That's good. Very occasionally, we are getting oil. And so then we need 2 copper bars, and copper bars have to be made at the smeltery. which I have already assigned to do a little bit of medallion making, but that's fine. We can easily convert to copper. I do need to actually mine a little bit of copper, though, and that is just not something... Oh, no, it is something that I'm doing. What was I doing with it, then? What was I doing with the copper? It was clearly going somewhere. Not sure. Either way, that should be enough. That should be enough to get us a piston, right? 2 copper bars. Let's track copper. There we go. And what do we got? Medallion. Yep. Let's sell 3 of them. Fantastic. And you know what? Give me 3... No, don't actually do that. Don't actually do that, because if I do that, then I will not be able to hire another dwarf, which is what I want. Yeah, we're not quite to the point where everything is sort of working smoothly, but there is more stuff working smoothly now. We need 1 more utility room, I think, to get a few more rock crushers. We're almost there. Right, that's good. That's our part. That's our piston parts. We're going to get that done. Gas piston, that's what we're after. Good. Chuffed with that. Okay. Base resources. These are the ones that we're building automatically. Nice. Okay, have I done it? I think I've done it. Anvil. Yep, let's do it. And we don't need an architect to throw up these buildings. How on earth that works, I don't know. Either way, build a fabricator. What the heck is a fabricator? A steel rod? That seems like something that we would need. Finally build a fabricator in a production room. Production room requires 10 gravel and 5 copper. Well, you know what? The very simple thing to do is just stop doing copper. Gravel, let's convert our fuel, I guess. Convert our fuel to gravel for now. So, yeah. Cool. Yeah, we definitely need one more utility room, and I need a lot of gravel for that as well. So that's good. Also, can I hire another dwarf by any chance? I can. I will take another dwarf. We do not have anyone to... do not have any buildings to assign these 2 dwarves to quite yet, but we're getting there. That's okay. Right, so 1 more production room. Let's go for the production room. This feels like a... Actually, this feels like an absolutely goated place. Oh. Oh, overtaking in line. Oh, I see. Interesting. We can speed up the speed of our drilling operation. Cool. Okay, well, we're chill, but I suspect if we go a little bit deeper, then things might start to get a little bit spicy, and then we have to maintain speed at all times. You know what? I might actually accept this. No, I won't accept it because it got declined. Oh, yeah, I need to get somebody assigned to the... There we go. Get somebody assigned to the architect's desk. That's fine. So this is my last production building, and then I get another utility building, get that down here, give the architect something to do whilst we're waiting. Excellent. And have we got any medallions? I need to get some more medallions because I need the cash, because the only buildings that are built from literally just cash are the rock crushers here. Anyway, let's check out what it is that we need for a fabricator. It's 100 gold. Wow, we actually already have the components? That is really, really nice. So is that every single production building? I think it is. Let's get... Oh, yeah, we don't have any more space. Apart from these 2 areas, obviously. That's fine. Should we get back to fuel? I think we should get back to fuel. It's not that one. It's the distiller here. We are doing fuel. Let's actually not get back to fuel. You know what? If I can sell like 1 or 2... Yeah, there we go. If I can sell 1 or 2 medallions, which I'm just going to track up in the top right over there. If I can get 1 or 2 more medallions, then I think I will just sell them. I'll get my 100 for the production facility up here, the fabricator, and then I'll get the 50 per rock crusher that I need. And I've got 2 dwarves that are currently not really totally gainfully employed, so there we go. That's nice. I suppose I could probably make a hand lantern. Is that possible for me to make it this thing? No. Probably in the fabricator, right? I would imagine the fabricator will have something for that. Right, let's get rock crusher. I feel like the rock crusher should get sequentially more and more expensive. Right. I need to get you here, and I need you to make fuel. So that's 5. And how many recipes are there? I think there's 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7. There are 7. Yeah, but we've not done anything with the gemstone yet. So, you know what? I'm going to say this is fine. That's fine. Okay, let's nab ourselves a fabricator. Let's do it. Okay, build a fabricator, produce a gas piston. Already done it. Produce a parts. Why did I build this anvil? What have I built? What have I built in the anvil that I actually need? Let's get you over there. Oh, I see. That's how we make the relic things. Fine. Relic runic gyroscope. Produce a powerful lantern. That's this. You know what? We can do that right now. We can literally do that right now. You need to get on a part spree. Which means you need 2 copper bars. Which means smeltery. Let's go copper instead. Are we making copper? We should be making copper, right? Yeah, we are making copper. It's just nobody's interested. Okay, we need to produce a part. We need to craft a relic phase modulator and a vector injector. A vector injector. Rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? Okay, this is what we need the brass plate for. That makes sense. So we literally just need the top 2 of these things. I don't have a lens? Do I really not have a lens? I thought I had enough lenses. Insufficient resources. We need a little bit more sand. Yeah, that is a casualty of... It's a casualty of reality, I'm afraid. I need to get more living quarters. I'm going to put that all the way down at the bottom here. Because, I mean, to be fair, I should probably put all of the living quarters down at the bottom. Because they never really need to go to the living quarters. So, that's fine. Let's... reassign someone. I mean, you are making iron ore. And you don't really need to be making iron ore instead. Go and make something more useful. Go get sand. Yeah, go do sand instead. That's okay. And then anybody else not doing anything? I mean, mycelium. We've probably got loads of seeds here, right? No, we don't. I guess that's because we're still working on making the flasks of oil. Okay, that's fine. Well, let's release you from your job there. Let's assign you to the architect thing. Great. I need to get at least 2 more. I've got the boards. I've got the iron ore to make 2 lockers, I think. So that should be fine. Let's get that in there. That in there. Let's get the cheapest dwarves that we can get. As far as I'm concerned. Pretty much no reason not to. Nice. Wait until you've arrived. We got space for 4. So that's fine. Let's also sell... Oh, yeah, sell powerful... no, actually, don't sell powerful lanterns, just in case we need them in the future. Sell the medallions. That's fine. Trade successful. That's what we like to see. And then we wait another 40 seconds for more dwarves to arrive. Fine. So, where do we want to assign you? I mean, down here would be the obvious option. Down here would be the obvious option. Let's just double check the recipe, right? So, for a phase... What are we building first? This is what we can build first relatively easily. We need 200 gold. We've got 200 gold. A brass plate. I know how to build a brass plate. Can I track this and this? Can I just track everything? I can just track loads of stuff. Pretty much no reason for me not to. So, brass plate. Let's get 1 brass plate done. We can get that done by you. Fine. New events. Medallions. Yep. I do happen to need medallions, but not now, I'm afraid. 120, let's do it. You know what, maybe I will sell those powerful lanterns. If I don't need the powerful lanterns for... Yeah, if I don't need the powerful lanterns for the things here, I think I will just sell them, to be honest. Pretty much no reason not to. Right, stop production there. Good, so we got 2 brass plates. That will get me. They'll get me enough. Next thing that we need are regular parts. What do we need here? Copper bars, which we have. Stone plates, which I don't have, but I can presumably get at the merchant. Or I can make... Can I make them here? I can make stone plates here. You know what? Let's do that instead. Let's make stone plates here. And so we need to get... We've got the copper bars there. That's fine. How many do I need? How many do I need? I need 2 parts. I need 4 parts. So I need 4 parts before we can turn off the gravel production. That is absolutely fine with me. Can I get another miner, please? Oh, these are expensive miners. I'll take one. 30 seconds until I can sell off the powerful lanterns. That is a second miner who's not doing anything at the moment. There's a lot of people that are not doing anything at the present moment. Although, to be fair, I did have to mix everybody around a little bit. Okay, we're up to 3 parts. What do we need for our 4th? Not very much, as it turns out, because we're going to be able to get that across the line. I don't want to build another building here quite yet, because it might be something that we need to change in the future. So let's not commit to any specific building here. And maybe I can change them around. I think I can, but let's not chance it. Okay, why is that not gone? Why is that not gone through here? There we go. Okay, stop. Stop. Okay, I can pause. I don't want to pause. I don't need to. So, that's sorted. We need to sort out lenses. What do we need for a lens? Not sand. It's glass. Let's make glass. It's fine. We only need like 1 bit of glass. So I think we will just... Yep. Leave that there. Let's make a 2nd bit of glass for good measure, but I don't want to wear down my supplies of sand. So we'll go back to making copper ingots after that. That's good. And then here, we're going to get pistons, right? Is it pistons? Glass sorted. Yeah, so 2 pistons, which I have got plenty of oil for and plenty of copper for. And in fact, I've just recently returned this to working on copper. So that's fine. So 2 pistons we need, and we will get this vector injector done. It's a great name, isn't it? A vector injector. 200 gold. Gosh darn it. Let's get the powerful lantern sold off. Beautiful. Nice. Hey, and then we can start on the vector injector. That's going to take a little bit of time. That is absolutely fine. Let's stop production right there. And then let's turn our attention to... Is it circuit plates? Is it that easy? I think that's it. Right? Yeah, it's literally 2 circuit plates. Well, that will take absolutely no time at all. So let's just get... Let's get some circuit plates to... Oh, are you kidding me? Do I need more boards? After all this time, I need more boards? I might need more boards. Let that go a little bit more, and then, yeah, work on some substrate instead. I think we should be okay. Now, you are doing... Storage is full of fuel. What? How are we full on fuel? How do I increase my storage fuel? Do I need to... Well, how do I get to the next area then? Fuel, we're at 120. I have no idea how I can increase my fuel storage further. Okay, well, you know what? Let's just allow things... Oh, gemstones as well we can also do. Allow things to run a little bit, because we're going to need to wait for... We're going to need to wait for this to get built. And then as soon as that is built, we're going to... Going to stop production there. As soon as that is built, we're going to wait. We're going to get this thing done, and then we're going to get the next relic done. And then let's see where that leaves us. I suspect that we're going to be able to add... Oh, railcar building. 2,000 gold. Literally just by hovering over that then. Okay, scrap that. Let's go back to... Let's go back to medallion making. And anything else that I can sell here? Stools? Yes, we can sell stools. Good. Mechanical chair. I don't know where we make the mechanical chair. I think it's here, isn't it? It is here. I don't really want to mess around with that. Instead, let's get on the stool game. Let's get on the medallion game. And maybe even the gemstone game, to be honest. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. And let's assign you here. And there we go. That is literally 3 income streams of money, which I think is perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay. We've done it. We've made a this thing. Yep. Now we need to craft a phase modulator. Build a storage. Open the storage menu and build storage. What's the storage menu? Is it in base? Is it base here? It's base. It's in base. That's where it is. Okay. Well, we need more planks in order to make that all work. That's fine. Substrate. Are we mining substrate right now? Mine mycelium. I don't care about mining mycelium. Let's instead make substrate. Cool. I don't think we're mining substrate anywhere else. No, we're not. Okay. That's grand. I am happy with that. Sure. Let's get you swapped on over to relic phase modulator. Great. Let me guess. Medallions. I'm not interested in... Oh, well, maybe I'm interested in medallions. Next time that event pops up, I will take it. Oh. It's... The bad guy is catching us. Speeding up a little bit. To be fair, I feel like I can see more of its body now. Not something that I'm thrilled about, mind you, but something that we need to consider. Right, so for storage, we need 10 planks and 2 copper. The 2 copper is easy because all we need to do is stop making copper bars at some point. The planks, well, the planks are being currently turned into stools, so let's maybe stop that. Can I maybe sell off some resources at the merchant? I would very much like that. Let's just let things chill for a little bit. Let things chill for a little bit. We will get this next relic thing done. Can I plug this in? I can. I guess I'll plug it in. No real reason not to. How many boards was it? Was it 8 boards, I think? 10 boards. Flippin' heck. It's a lot of boards. Either way, things are working smoothly. What is absolutely essential, in my opinion, is to have as much rock crushing ability as possible. If we have a lot of rock crushing ability, then basically everything else works somewhat smoothly, and it's just about getting the right sort of combination of what it is that we need. Yep, you're not building anything. You're not building anything. I'm fine with that. We will just chill, and we will just let this ride. Let's change you to do substrate as well, so that we can make boards ever so slightly faster. Yeah, I feel like the energy systems for the dwarves are not fantastic. It doesn't really seem to work that well. Also, maybe let's just... There we go. Notch up the speed a little bit. That puts us in line. That's good, which I think is nice. Yeah, but you know what? I mean, I can afford to just let things... I can afford to let things run a little bit. You know? I think we like the... I think we like the thrill of it. I think I like the thrill of it. It's fine. New event? Yes, I will accept, and I will get 800 gold. Thank you very much. That is a great deal, probably. I don't know how much the merchant... Keep meaning to check the merchant here. I think the merchant pays worse, so there's no reason not to get it. Right. I can get this now. Storage, fantastic. Let's get that in place. Wonderful. That is the storage objective built, and now we can accumulate up to 170 units of fuel. Everything should sort of uncork like a bottle of champagne. We should be able to immediately get up and running. The other engine component, let's get that into there. We need to build, presumably, a runic gyroscope. I say I presume a runic gyroscope. I'm not necessarily sure if we do. Maybe let's try and... A runic gyroscope. It requires 2 lenses, 2 steel rods. I mean, why don't we try making 2 steel rods? I mean, I think I'm going to have to make it at some point. So let's do it. It would also be nice if I could have like a little production cap here. Say I only want to make 2 steel rods. Instead of having to sort of monitor consistently, it'd be nice if I could just say, hey, we'll just not make more than 2. That would be really nice. Okay, stop that there. Good. What else do we need here? 1 gem we've got. That's fine. Let's get you to make that instead. You... No, not the glass there. No. Yep, here. That's the one that I meant. Sorry. Cool. Okay, that's good. That's all we need. We should be able to get the lenses that we need, and I think that is... I think that is us. So if I sell to the merchant, I'm not... What? I've got 18 gemstones? Okay, well, I was going to say, if I keep a gemstone back, I can still sell off... I mean, near enough all of these things. Sell off the medallions. Yep, sell off the stools, and that makes me 1,700. That is absolutely amazing. I mean, that leaves me with what? I can't even see my cash anymore. Oh, I see. We're at the limit of what we can display on the screen at once. We're at 3,000 cash. I mean, can't really complain about that, can you? Okay. I know that I'm being caught. That's completely fine. But let's get, let me guess, some medallions. No, I'm not interested. Sorry. Let's just let my dwarves do their thing. We will get ourselves up to 170 fuel. With any luck, we won't get caught in the interim. Although, I mean, it could come down. Could come down to the wire here a little bit, depending on when we can get to the next biome. I mean, yeah, this isn't looking great, to be honest. Let's go to inline. We're not even inline anymore. I think I'm going to have to invest even more fuel in order to get out of this pickle. Are we going to be able to keep up production? Hold up. Insufficient resources? We're not mining. Ah, completely forgot. We're not mining fuel stone anymore. We are mining fuel stone. We're just not mining enough fuel stone. Okay, screw the substrate. We don't need to worry about that. We need to produce. We need to produce now. Okay, come on. Go. I'm going to get another production building. Yeah. I'm going to get another production building right in here. Or production room, should I say. We are being caught, and we need way more fuel. Okay, this is what we call an emergency. We are going to make more fuel stone. Yep, substrate. Could not care less. Yep. Go. Distiller. We need iron. Stop making iron. Stop making glass. What uses iron here? Gems. Useless. Iron ore. Oh, we only have 3 buildings that are drawing down on our reserves. You know what? You instead. Can I stop this and then do that? Yeah, so we can only have a certain number of buildings that are drawing down on the same resources here. So fuel stone can only be mined by, yeah, 3 people. That's fine. Yeah, we're going to have to speed up here. We're going to have to speed up. We are in a sketchy place. We are in a really, really sketchy place. Okay, well, that kind of came out of absolutely nowhere, to be honest with you. I was really, really worried about that. I need still to get another distiller. 4 iron ore. Let's swap this over to iron ore. There we go. Come on, stop sleeping on the job, please, buddy. I need more iron ore. Yeah, we need another distiller. We are overtaking at the moment, but we are, I mean, drastically drawing down on our fuel reserves in a very worrying capacity. Come on, make the iron. Where's the iron ore, buddy? Come on. I know you're drinking. Everybody that I decide to change over roles seems to be drinking at the wrong time. It's okay though. It's okay. We're fine with this. Do I want to get 1 distiller or do I want to get 2? I mean, it's going to be such a close run thing, to be honest. Distiller. Yep. Go. Get it built. Let's get you assigned there. Fantastic. Merchant. Maybe want to get a merchant. I will hire another dwarf as well, just for good measure. We are overtaking, but we are still using a lot of fuel here. Okay, it still catches me, dude. It still catches me. Oh, flippin' heck. Another distiller is going to require 4 iron ore. Well, we're working towards that. I guess that's what we're doing. I guess that is what we're doing. I'm not even holding steady. I am not even holding steady on the fuel right now. There we go. Distiller. Go. Go. Okay, then we're going to stop you here. Then we're going to assign... I can't even get any more fuel stone. Of course I can't even get any more fuel stone. Gosh darn it. Can I get anything from the dealer that is going to help me? Runic gyroscope? Yes, I would like a runic gyroscope. That would be great. However, that does not help me out of this pickle. And to be honest, I don't even need this. I don't even know why I'm, worrying about that. Yeah, let's Let's hope that we have enough here. I mean, this is... I mean, we're overtaking, but we are barely overtaking. This is sketchy as heck. I mean, literally, by the barest of margins. I don't know why we need to accumulate 170 units of fuel. I think that is going to be the death of me, I'm afraid. Can we can't even... It's a production room. Another distiller? We're still making more. We're still making more iron ore. So that should be okay. We are at 0 fuel. Oh, we are running out of fuel. We are running out of fuel. We're running out of fuel. Okay, speed up, speed up, speed up. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. We are absolutely running out of fuel. Iron ore. Is iron ore just a uniquely challenging thing to mine? Apparently it is. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna... Oh, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. We're gonna have to... There we go. More. Distiller. Yep. Pause. Assigned to a rock crusher. Assigned to a rock crusher. Machine press. Grinding. Grinding. We don't need a grinder. We do not need we do not need anybody to do any grinding for now. Go into overtaking mode. Yes. Turn on the engines. Let's get going here. Go, 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 go. Okay, I mean, this is... of course you've got no energy. Nobody ever has any flippin' energy when I need it. I mean, with four flippin' grinders here. Go, go. I'm trying to, like, accumulate enough to just keep the pressure up. I mean, if I can keep getting more of this, then I guess we can throw out some of... I mean, now we're going to come into the problem of having not enough fuel stone. Okay. Have we just about managed? The bar. We don't have enough... We don't have enough space at the bar. Oh, there are so many structural problems that we have. Yeah, we don't have the... That's the issue. Look at that. We just don't have... We don't have the bar operating. Well, the bar is operating fine. Okay, delete the farm. Yes. Yes, delete the farm. Get the bar. Great. Okay. That will allow us, I hope, to treat more people that are needing a little bit of respite that little bit quicker. I hope it's enough. I hope it's enough. Come on. Because yeah, we need more fuel stone to be mined. That's the other half of the problem. We're just not getting enough fuel stone. Oh, we're about to... Yes, I know we're... There we go. Come on. Come on. Oh, this is... Oh, it's so close. It's so close. Okay. Go back into overtaking mode. This is... I swear. I swear. We just needed to get on top of the... Can we just go into a slightly slower speed? I feel like if it literally gets any closer, we are going to be completely cream crackered. I cannot do this. This is... Oh, this is so intense. This is so intense! Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep running, keep running, keep running, keep running. Okay, thankfully, I think having 2 bars is... I can't keep cranking it on and off again. It's just too close. It says overtaking, by the way, but we are not increasing our... We are not increasing our distance at all here. It is... It is just not happening. Can I... I mean, I can... Oh... No. I mean, the monster can taste... It can taste the sweat coming out the back of my engines. I mean... Come on. If we could just build up a little bit of time here. A little bit of time. I also think, yeah, if we just had the cantina, like, right next door to here, you know, that would be great. Okay, we did actually manage to gain a little bit back there. Yeah. We did manage to gain ever so slightly back there. But, I mean, this is just not happening. Ugh. Train lost as a result of unexpected monster contact. We salvaged only the most valuable cargo, the lives of the dwarves. The rest has been thoroughly chewed. The drill, the compartments, the bar. Specifically offended about the ale. We will return when it departs. Repair this train and continue the mission. Oh. We just restart? Oh, well. Oh, it's just a straight up reload. Well, that's strange, and I feel like that should not be the case. So that means that we can just completely is it still there? Oh, it's back again. It's back again. I guess it's not catching up on me as fast this time. Very, very strange. Not gonna lie. Not sure that I necessarily agree with that way of going about things. But, you know what? We might have the opportunity to get ourselves a little bit more fuel. And therefore get across the line. I mean, 1,500 gold. I mean, I think I had more, but I mean, at the end of the day, these are literally all the exact same things. Now, are you catching up on me this time? You don't really seem to be catching up on me. And if you're not catching up on me, then I don't really know what I have to worry about. Okay, let's skip forward in time. Let's see if we can try and get 170 fuel and see if we can try and go just a little bit deeper. All right, so I think the monster has literally just got within range. It's still on catches mode, although if we speed up just a little bit more, we can go into overtaking. So I think there's like some sort of tiered system about, you know, being able to... It must get faster, you know, the further that you get in any given sort of like... layer of the earth, which is fine. I'm okay with that, especially if you're just able to restart and just go again pretty much immediately. So that's fine. You know what I should probably be doing this entire time? I've not been making any headway in there we go. Not making any headway in medallions, but I will need more money if I want to get a second rail car, which I absolutely do. Let's move to a new biome. I'm not building anything of importance, am I? I don't think so. Let's go. Cool. Press new train car coupling. Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. Okay, so this is Mushroom World, I guess, then. If we start here and we move down. The glaciers are behind us. Now we're surrounded by stones and fossils. Okay. Not Mushroom World, as I anticipated, but that is fine. So, This is going to be a challenge. First of all, we need to accumulate 170 fuel. That is the easy bit. Connect the relics. Well, let's do... Runic... I thought I had the resources for Runic Gyroscope, but apparently you don't get to... apparently you lose some resources. That's fine. Okay, do that. Let's stop. Let's release you from there for now. We don't need everyone to be doing fuel production. That is simply not the case. Also, the bar situation. I'm not sure what I want to do about the bar situation. What am I talking about? I know exactly what I want to do with the bar situation. We want to build we just want to build stuff in the new car. And actually, if there's going to be like an elevator here, then that's going to allow us to do some great things, actually. Yeah, that's going to be really great. That's going to be really nice. Okay, let's get you assigned here. And some lenses. We're going to need lenses. We're also going to need a gemstone, right? We need lenses for this specifically, so that's good. Insufficient resources. Let's have a little look. Lenses are not made there. Lenses are made here. Medallion. Yeah, the medallion should be enough. Let's wait until we have this medallion finished, and then when there's insufficient resources, then we will go over and get that. Sand. We'll get you to do sand there, buddy. There we go. And that will at least get us enough for lenses, and hopefully enough for anything else that we could possibly need. I do like the idea of having more medallions, honestly. I'm not going to sell you the medallions, even though I think... Is it better priced? Maybe it's not. Either way, sell them all. Runic Gyroscope. I am making the Runic Gyroscope. Do I have to make the Runic Gyroscope? I don't have to. If I have enough cash, we can do it manually. But, I mean, look, I think it's still better for us to do. Let's build this. Let's... Oh, I don't have the cat. What? Oh, it's because I started making this literally just before... Ah, shame. Okay, no worries. You know what we can do? We can start making some stools. That's a-okay. Yep. Start making some stools. Got this. Let's make one more of these steel bars. And then we'll stop. And brass plates. We are going to need to make some brass plates. Yeah. We definitely need more smeltery capacity. Having everything run through a single smeltery is just super inefficient, to be honest. It's just really not good enough. I also need to figure out how many more lenses that I need. I need one more lens. One more lens. And then we can get swapped over to... Do I even need a gemstone? I've got one gemstone. I'm currently working through this recipe, so that's fine. Yeah, with that one, let's release you from there. It's fine. Hopefully we've got some more stools now. There we go. 220. Should be enough. Should be enough. There we go. Okay, so that's going to take a little bit of time to get built. A little countdown timer over there. That is fine. Find a map in the expedition. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. We'll have to wait and see. We're also going to see if we can try and afford another dwarf. That would be great. Let's also see if we can try and get on the gas piston game. I don't think we need that many gas pistons. Yeah, 2 bars. We absolutely need more bars, to be honest. The fact that we've got so many people waiting around is just not good. It's really not good. That being said, we're doing absolutely grand on the fuel department, though, so that's nice. Let's get you released from there. You're already released from there. Let's go and get you over to here. It's fine. Glass. Do I need any more glass? I've got 1 glass. I don't think I need more glass, to be honest. I'll finish making that 1 pane of glass. And then we will get swapped on over to something more useful, I think. There we go. Okay, monster has just arrived on the scene. We're okay with that. I think we need iron bars, if I can recall. Okay. You're not doing so bad, Shortbeard, but just sitting on the train means missing opportunities. It's time to start research. Time to send expeditions out, and if we find a map, we can go deeper. Okay, this is huge. This is absolutely huge. Here's what I'm gonna do. I need to get more stuff. I need to get a cantina. I need to get boards. Yeah. Do we currently mine substrates? We currently do not. Gemstones are completely flipping useless right now. Where is it? Substrate. Let's do it. Nice. Okay, so research requires 10 stone plates, 8 iron bars, which we are working towards. We are absolutely working towards. So starting the expedition requires a research station, an archaeologist table, an archaeologist, and a free bay. Flippin' heck, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Yes, you want 50 medallions. I'm not going to give you 50 medallions. That is not happening on my watch. Okay, this has already been built. So let's get this to be built here instead. That's fine. That means that we just need 2 parts. Let's queue up 2 parts to be built. That means that we need copper. And you know what? I'm really thinking that I want to get another distiller. Not another distiller. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, fixed it. Nice. Yeah, I need another cantina. That is for sure. We're in line at the moment. That's good. It's fine. Can I sell anything? No, is the answer to that question. The powerful lantern I would deeply like to do. Boards? I mean, I could get more boards. Yeah. Don't hate it. Copper bars? Make a deal for 93. Take 20 boards instead? Yeah, that's great. Okay, well, it takes us down to no money, quite honestly, but that is completely fine. So, cantina, yep, we're going to get the cantina on this level. That is the perfect place to build it, because it means that not everybody, or nobody, well, the busiest layer, which is the center one here, is not going to have to go up or down to see any bar action, which is great. Okay, so smeltery, yep, we're gonna get this all sorted. Beautiful, brand spanking new, looking great. I need a smeltery. That is perfect. We're gonna get somebody assigned here. I don't have anyone. That's unbelievable. Give me somebody that's assigned to a distiller. Yeah, I can go and do that. And then, so I think we are currently doing iron bars. We're going to do copper bars over here, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty much all that we really need to do. You don't have anyone. I'm going to release you as well from here. I'm going to build a bar here. We need 2 copper bars. We're working on that copper barrage. That's fine. And then, what is it that we need in order to make brass? Copper bars. What is it that we need in order to make parts? Yeah, that. And also, can I maybe make stone plates here as well? Sure. I don't know how many stone plates we've got. 5 stone plates. Not quite enough, I don't think, but that's fine. Okay, so for a research facility, we're going to need loads of stone plates. So, yes, that is actually kind of essential that we get that all up and running. That's fine. That's good. We are heading very, very nicely to 170 fuel, which we are going to hit very shortly. It's going to be pretty essential for us to have an excess of fuel to make sure that we can, you know, stay ahead of the thing. I don't know what our maximum capacity for fuel is. Let's have a little look. 240. Okay, that's great. We're going to go all the way up to 240, I think. That is, that's a perfect place to be. Yeah, that's really, really good. That is really, really good. Okay, so relic number 1, we can get that pumped in there. That's good. Relic number 2. Oh, we're going to need more cash as well, aren't we? I had forgotten about that. You know what? Brass. Do we need much more brass? I got 3 bits of brass. I think we'll leave it at 3 bits of brass and then... Yeah, leave it at 3 bits of brass so that there can be enough copper for everyone else to have a little shot. We'll get a bar built there, so that will... Yeah, I mean, that will be perfect. That will be absolutely perfect. Really, really, really what we need. I've learnt my lesson. If I can, I'm going to build living quarters. I can build them all the way down here. That is exactly what I'm going to do. Right at the very end, tucked away, beyond everything. Can I build another car here? It's going to cost me 3,000, cost me 2 minutes of in-game time. That's fine. That's a decent enough deal. That is a decent enough deal for me. Okay, a little bit of copper bar. Let's get you switched on over to... In fact, hold on. Can we make... Powerful lantern. I need powerful lanterns, don't I? Kind of do. Mechanical chair. How much does that sell for? Let's make a mechanical chair. It's going to get rid of pistons. And I don't really have the oil. I can make one. I can make one mechanical chair here. Let's make one mechanical chair so as not to deplete the number of pistons that we've got. There we go. Stop that there. Then let's see what the mechanical chair sells for. 447. That's pretty darned good, to be honest with you. Yeah, let's do that. So that will at least get me somewhere. Research, we need 10 stone plates. And I need stone plates coming from this. Yeah, I need stone plates coming from the gravel. Yeah, fine. Okay, well, give me gravel. That's okay. That's okay. We will get... this. Yeah. Okay, so we're making that part now. We're making that part. That's the important thing to do. I think, you know, I want to delete this bar. Yeah, I want to delete this bar up there for the very simple reason that I think it would be better to have a second bar over here and then to reinstate the farm up here. I think that's absolutely for the best. Also, we are doing so well on the fuel front. I am really, really happy with that. That's looking great. That is looking superb. Okay, we are halfway through our second relic. I kind of can't believe it. 12 iron ore. Fine. And stone plates I am using far too quickly, to be honest. I'm using stone plates far too quickly in the part manufacturing process, but I don't actually think I need them anymore. Yeah, I think we'll pause that there, because the next thing that I'm going to build is... What am I building at the moment? I'm building this thing at the moment. This thing at the moment literally just requires that. Okay, so, tell you what, make these. Yep, I need 2 of these. Brilliant. 1 and 2. New event. Let me guess. It's medallions. I'm not interested. Sorry. Event declined. Yeah, so stop. Stop here. You need to finish up. That's great. That is our second relic, by the way. I am delighted. And now we can focus on getting the... Now we can focus on getting the research done. Is there anything else that I want to do here? A handheld lantern? Nah. Okay, so now yeah, as I say, we're not going to have any issues. And then we go to phase modulator. Yep. And we can connect this up. Amazing. And that's going to work. Okay, we are ahead of the curve here. We're ahead of the monster. We're ahead of the big bad guy here. This is marvelous. So, 12 iron ore. Let's stop this. And then let's go to 3 times speed, because now we're just going to need to accumulate a little bit of iron ore, which should take no time at all. Am I not making iron ore? Oh, you're kidding me. Well, that would make sense as to why things aren't really going smoothly. So what do we got? We've got 2... Yeah, we got 1. We've literally got 1 on fuel stone, 1 on substrate, 1 on iron, 1 on copper, 1 on gravel, 1 on sand, 1 on substrate, as I say. Okay, that's fine. We're okay with that. 12 iron ore, we'll get it. We'll get it soon. Maybe I want to convert... I can't even. Although, actually, no, I can. What am I talking about? Because this is... comes from the same stone. The problem is that mineral and stone, it's very similar. But if I release that and then I assign it... Maybe if I go out here. Hold on. There we go. Iron ore. Yeah, if I do that, then it will work. So that's fine. I am completely out of cash. So I suspect that if I need to start a expedition, I am going to struggle. But that is fine. We will deal with that in a little bit. Let's go back to medallions, because I can make a few with the remaining copper that I've got. I don't think that this requires copper, and I still need 2 more iron ore. And the iron ore is literally just going to be for... It's going to be for a microsecond. You know that we've got 2 operating. We're going to change that. There we go. Good. Stop. Assign copper. Perfection. Okay, research. I'm gonna choose to not prioritize research. I'm gonna choose to prioritize research. I'm just gonna choose to believe that we're not gonna need to have people regularly going to and from, and therefore, if I want to build more production facilities, they are gonna go comfortably, like, in this area, which I think is what we're after. Okay, build an archaeologist's desk? An archaeologist's desk. Right, 8 planks. Let's do it. And then, how much copper was that? Was it the copper that I was literally... Yeah, it was the copper that I was literally just using to make medallions. Although, to be fair... let's go back to get that done. To be fair, we do need the medallions to at least sell, because I need the cash. And then that will allow me to get the 170 that I need. And then 10 copper. Yeah, let's just stop you here. I will say that I have really liked having... I've really liked having a dedicated copper facility, copper production facility. And a dedicated... nice. Dedicated copper production facility, dedicated iron production facility. It's really, really handy to have both of them. So, just a few more bits of copper. Should I do the old switcheroo again? Yeah, why the heck not? Sure. 2 on copper for a very limited amount of time. Should be fine. It was just 10, wasn't it? Yep. Get that built over there. Let's get somebody assigned. We'll get you to go and do that. Send an expedition. Let's go and do it. Okay. Start. Just do it, I guess. Don't really know what to expect. So you're doing copper. You're doing copper. Let's get you swapped back on over to iron. Okay, so you're going to just go, I guess. Go. Assign iron ore. Is this you going or is this you coming back? We're not really going very far. We're going somewhere. Okay. I don't know if I can see where you're going. But good luck. I have not given you any expeditions. We have the map, and you've made our drill more powerful. Now we can go deeper and ever closer to the Dwarven City. We must reach it at all costs. Otherwise, the consequences of the catastrophe can't be undone by anyone. I don't know what that means. I do not know what that means at all. Press the jump button. Well, I think we're waiting for the... I think we're waiting for the map to get returned to us. Yeah. So the expedition is just underway at the moment. This is... I mean, this is fantastic. If we get loot like this, This is 100% worthwhile. Stumbled upon a cave full of growing mushrooms. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. This is exactly what we need in order to make everything work. That's... I've needed a way to generate just a little bit of extra resources, you know, from time to time. I'm not sure why the monster decided to come at me with such anger last time, but I am glad that I managed to to restore my my sort of progress somewhat. Although I don't really understand lore-wise how that works, given that there was a specific mention of how everything on the drill was destroyed. Yeah, a bit of a weird one. Ooh, look at that. We're able to get some more equipment as well. So iron bars, 7 iron bars. That's a heck of a lot of iron bars, to be honest. Weapons, 2 weapons, some tools. I don't know what we do with these things. We can buy them from the merchant, but I don't really know what the point is. Also, these stone plates, they are so darn cheap. There is absolutely no reason not to be buying, you know, stuff like that. Stuff that costs literally a singular coin. I feel like that will be rebalanced in the future. But yeah, for now, we can just exploit that. That is a great deal. That's a couple of great deals that we managed to pinch there. Man, I tell you what, for a colony sim, I really like this. I mean, it's kind of like Sim Tower, you know? It's kind of like it's kind of like that, but lying down in a drill. I really like the fact that you're drilling through. I really like this mechanic of having, where is it? Yeah, a limited number of resources that you can assign. And maybe in the future, if you're able to upgrade the drill, then you can have more resources to split amongst these rock crushers. That's really, really cool. Either way, we are going to move on forward. I think that will indeed complete the journey. Let me sign off your internship, Shortbeard. Didn't burn it down. Didn't run screaming. That's progress. The Council of Seven Elders is considering you for the captain's positions. Get ready. The road ahead holds true trials and the secrets of the depths. Indeed. Yeah, decent little experience there. Very much enjoyed it. Kind of looking forward to full release. Something that I will say, my resolution is wrong, so it really, really messes up whenever I open up the app. It doesn't really like to play ball with my computer, but these are all little sort of like... Yeah, there we go. Yeah. You won't see it on the camera, on the video, but yeah, everything just sort of froze and went a little bit funky there. Either way, I think that's it for now. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you ever so much for watching. My name, of course, has been Orbital Potato. This has been Underground Nomads. I'll catch you next time. Bye.